Orphan Black. Now, I know I'm super late, and I'm actually going to be later on the next one, because I came to town to watch these with my mom, and then she got really sick, and then had to go on her vacation anyway, so we didn't get to watch them. I'm going to be a good daughter and wait to watch the finale with her. She's already seen this one, so I'm going to watch it now. Alright, you guys have waited long enough. This is Season 4, Episode 9 of Orphan Black. Its title is The Mitigation of Competition. Let's do it. You know, it wouldn't be so bad to have a malfunctioning eye. Like, it's like TV all the time. Felix is looking cooler and cooler.
Only it's a Trojan horse. Because they can alter their DNA however they want. Yes.
Mutants.
Including germline editing.
Superpowers.
You want to find them before Ruby does? No, we want you to.
Yeah, what is Rachel gonna do? Chase after him? Felix has a very goth pirate look going.
And what should I know about Detective Duco?
He got shot dead.
Well, she can wait. Daddy needs his conjugal.
It's been a weekend.
I'm Judas, and I can't even pray anymore.
Well, listen.
Oh.
I gotta go make sure the Hendrixes don't let no bio-sister into Clone Club.
Let her into Clone Club.
I don't want to screw this up.
Relax. You're merely fertilizing leader with Castor.
Yeah, you're just making a mutant baby out of siblings. It's whatever.
I have brought you some reading.
Oh my gosh, you're like a Scientologist. Back up.
Brother Fred out there found her hanging from that pipe. No vital signs for her or the baby.
That's sadness.
Where are you? I have a place of my own now.
See, we all wish we were as self-sufficient as Helena.
Beth, why are you just like that?
Because I'm cool now.
You seen Marty Zuko lately?
Yeah, I saw like his ribcage splattered on a poster.
Stop it.
I'm at the scene.
Ah, you rat!
But you're not the only ones looking for her.
Is like everyone in The Illusionist? Or just plain horrible?
They charged you with possession, trafficking, and importing.
Importing? No, we weren't importing.
Donnie, shush.
Seems like Detective Duco has quite a hard-on for y'all.
Oh, it's not him.
You guys are just the worst criminals ever.
Okay, is something going on with Detective Duco?
He's dead a little bit.
Where are you then? How can we help? If I need help, I'll ask.
Maybe just get some help.
You really don't like each other, do you?
She put a pencil in my brain.
Byons.
You're the sick one.
You're the rude one.
You're the sick one too, right? Charlotte?
I don't feel very sick yet.
You're coughing up blood, honey.
How do you brush your hair?
How did you not learn manners?
Did your family threaten Duco or something?
You know, you're fun, but you're smart.
So I'm reading this wrong.
Well, you did just mix mood stabilizers with gin, darling.
Because she knows how to party. Helena!
Hey, Helena!
Oh, Adele, you're having a day.
So you must be Sarah's other sister.
Okay, if Adele's making these connections, don't tell me there's not someone like at a Starbucks at the corner that hasn't noticed there's like several people in town with the same face. Oh, they're just doing the baby dance.
Johnny, would you pray with me, please?
Didn't expect that.
Oh, crap. I can't do this.
You were doing great.
Johnny, would you work with me here, please?
Yeah. Let's go to Niagara.
Yeah, Wonderfall's crossover. It's another show, look it up. Rachel, what are you seeing? Like the post-apocalypse or a camping trip? Hey, they're hurting that swan. Animal rights people, come on. Don't ring it that much, you're gonna spook her. Lawn furniture in the kitchen is actually kind of cool. Not just cheap. Oh, shoot. Girl, calm down. Little baby. And he's not all mutated.
See, Felix neglected to tell me twice that Sarah's got sisters when you're so prego and foreign.
It's noteworthy.
Because of Budgie.
So she knows about the killing?
Helena, shh.
My brother here, he's got more secrets than a Freemason, and I'm getting real tired of situations.
Adele, you might want to back up.
Did you just step up to me, little triplet?
Don't step to her. You just go wander the streets for an hour, Helena.
And I don't think that hat was store-bought neither.
You're very smart.
Honesty and acceptance. That's what it's all about, hey?
So be honest with her. I didn't like her when she showed up, and now I'm like, Adele, please don't leave. They just totally putting down a baby?
Just a little bee sting and then you won't feel anything.
Oh my gosh, that's dark.
She's gone.
Monsters!
They put this beautiful baby in me, but he was born blind.
Poor monkey.
They find him, they'll put him down too.
No, don't let him. Y'all probably should leave the house. I mean, you figured it out. They might be coming soon.
What do you think of Neolution's forefather?
I think he's fascinating for a racist blowhard who thinks that poverty is genetic.
Margaret Sanger?
When I created Charlotte, I was under tremendous pressure to continue leader.
And a little drunk.
So listen to me.
If you found her, Brightborn is right behind.
Yeah, you guys hung out there all day.
Well, lying to her. Then let me.
Yeah, she's used to that.
We need you to come with us.
Like protective custody.
Sure.
They're outside.
Someone go get the baby.
Hello?
Kendra Dupree.
Rachel, you monster.
I also know your son, William, is with Carrie Monroe.
14 Amazon Drive, Pickering.
If you do as I say, he won't be hurt.
God, you know what? You get your power of speech back and you use it to be evil. God, everything never works. Nothing goes according to plan.
She's gone with Ira. Rachel's screwing us. I'm so stupid.
You fall for it every time.
Hey, the cops are coming. There's just an ambulance parked there now.
That's not ominous. Y'all gonna get grabbed by that one dude. What was that?
Donnie! Oh, Lord.
Yep.
Soon, Brightborn will offer advanced gene therapy directly to you and your families.
Don't do it.
You're the tough one in the family, aren't you? I guess it'd have to be.
Don't jab at Donnie like that. He's hog-tied. Give him some pride.
By the time I count to 10, you're going to answer when this goes in.
It's like a full-grown bot. You just gonna stick it in? I thought the other ones kind of grew a little bit.
1,
Lord,
2.
please. Hear my prayer.
That's right. You have faith, man.
Protect my children!
She just busted him with a bow and oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh, and there's her theme music.
Where did you come from? We were the national park.
Oh my gosh.
It was very peaceful.
Oh god.
Hendrik. You look like a roast pig.
He does. Prayer works, people.
Rachel just wants power. She'll cut us all down, including you.
Duh.
She's in my hotel room.
And the child is with her.
Yes, that's right.
What's your game, Rachel?
Surely with Brightborn's resources.
Rachel, you're brilliant.
And ready to upload it to every major news network.
Let them live out their shortened lives.
I need one of those necklaces.
Euthanizing severely deformed newborns? What's the most humane way forward?
Monster.
To me, because here today, right hands have galaxy.
Oh, y'all, it's coming crumbling down.
To announce federal approval of phase 3 clinical
But to be fair, why are all those reporters' phones on? Like, why are they making noise? Put it on vibrate. You're at a press conference.
double-blind studies.
Cause deformation?
What are you talking
Well,
about?
we have video of you admitting to euthanizing Brightborn babies. How do you respond?
Suck it, Evie. Rachel did good. Good job. Welcome to the Scooby Gang. I like that her spy necklace was like designer.
What did you see?
Some messed up stuff. Who are you? Alright, dude, I just had to rewind that. That's Delphine. How did I miss that? I mean, I knew she was gonna be alive, because, come on. Okay, so the episode starts. Rachel's still glitching out and seeing stuff, but she's seeing, like, Forrest and this dude and other things. Then Ira shows her that Evie is doing a press conference talking about how the town she grew up in was kind of poor, so to give back, she's building the Brightborn stuff there. Then Felix and Sarah show up, and they're just like, this is a bad idea. This is awkward. We shouldn't all be in the same room together. Then there's kind of like a really quick shot of Helena out in the snow in a hut covered in pelts with a dead deer. You know, living life. Then back in the room with Rachel, Ira, Felix, and Sarah, they kind of just reiterate what we already know, that Evie's gonna put these bots in people under the guise of gene therapy, but they're actually gonna, like, alter people's DNA. Then they mention that 2 women who are like surrogates escaped this place and they want Sarah and Felix to go find them. They're like, we can all work together, and Sarah's like, I work alone. Give me the file. I'll tell you what I find out. Then we see Evie Cho is with some other like suit dude, and they're looking at this video, and it's of like a doctor and a baby dying. And then there's a letter that says like, leave us alone or we'll put the whole video online, and it's clearly from those women. Evie's asking questions, and the suit dude's like, don't worry about it. Just get ready for your press conference. I'll take care of it. Then we see Donnie's getting out of prison, and he's just got, smushing on his mind. And Allison's like, hey, Adele's coming over to help us work on your case, mixed with, I'm having a huge crisis of faith. Then at Felix's apartment, Felix is telling Sarah that he's going to go over to the Hendrixes to make sure that they don't accidentally slip and, let his sister into Clone Club. Art says he has a tip about 2 women, 1 pregnant, 1 with a newborn, checking into this place, so they're going to go check that out. Meanwhile, Cosima is with Susan, and they're implanting the egg thingies, and then Cosima's not feeling great. And Susan's like, here, while you sit down, read this book about Neolution and our creepy origins. Art and Sarah arrive at the place where those 2 women supposedly checked in. When they get there, there's tons of cop cars and there's a crime scene. One of the chicks supposedly hung herself, the pregnant one. That one chick that was also at that Neolution club who was, pregnant at one point too, she's there and she's all distraught. While Sarah's in the car, Helena calls pretty much just to check in. She asks what's going on, Sarah's like, tons of crap, don't worry about it. Then Sarah sees that one Club Neolution chick is coming out, and she's like, Helena, I'll talk to you later, bye. Your sister rarely calls, and you're just gonna get off the phone? Rude. Art's inside looking at the body, and the woman's got, defensive wounds on her nails, and he's like, this might not be a suicide. And the other guy's like, yeah, what do you know? Maybe it's not. Hey, you seen Dooku around? Art's like, no, nothing, I gotta go, bye. Sarah's playing Beth again outside with that Neolution chick, and she's asking her what's going on. The chick says that they were all kind of, at this clinic together, and they wanted to get out, so they kind of staged and escaped because they heard babies were going to be deformed. She's like, yeah, they totally killed that chick. She wouldn't commit suicide. She also kind of gives her information about where the other chick might possibly go, like this crappy town where the houses don't sell, and Sarah's like, oh yeah, that crappy town that Evie Cho's building Brightborn in. Then Evie gets a call, and it's totally that freaking cop who was standing right over the dead body. Another freaking Neolutionist type person, or just bought off cop, but still. He tells Evie that the one chick's dead, the other one's on the loose, but they kind of got a tip to where she'll be, but also they're not the only one looking for her. Then at the Hendrixes, Adele's there, she's still drinking, because she's cool like that. She's going over all the case details, saying that one of the things they're getting charged with is importing, and Donnie's like, no, we didn't do that. And it's like, Donnie, shut up. You guys should not be drug dealers. Felix walks in and says that there's cops outside watching them, and then they're like, why are we under surveillance? And then Adele's like, maybe it's Dooku, and they're like, no, it's not Dooku. Adele may like to party, but she's smart, and she puts it together, and she's like, what's going on with Dooku? Felix tries to, wrap it up quickly and just take her out of there, because she's starting to put things together, or at least ask questions. Then we see that Evie's got the new bot in her cheek, and she tells that one doctor suit guy that she's like, hey, reiterating now, maybe let's try and catch that chick who ran off with the baby. Sarah and Art finally get to that one town where they think that chick is, and then Rachel calls and she's like, hey, we got some information on that chick's other, kid. Do you want that? And Sarah's like, we don't need your help. Leave us alone. But while they were on the phone, Ira traced the call, knows where they're at, and Rachel's like, you should go there so we can have some, contingencies in place. Cosima's still sitting there reading that book, and then little Charlotte comes in and she's, asking questions, and they're just talking a little bit. The little kid's kind of annoying, and I don't think she means to be, but it bothers me. Anyway, Charlotte shows her a page in the book with the map of the island they're on and where they're at, so that's going to be relevant. Back at Felix's place, Adele's, still asking questions like, hey, Sarah has a sister I didn't know about. Also, Dooku's missing, and you guys seem to know something about that. Felix is just trying to keep her completely out of it, and then in walks a very pregnant, very covered in animal pelts Helena. Felix has to make a bunch more lies, like, oh yeah, I didn't tell you, they're actually triplets. Adele's like, wait, okay, she keeps getting more sisters, and they're all from different places in the world, so this is weird. Helena's gonna go, but Adele's like, no, you should stay, I have a lot of questions. Then it shows Donnie and Allison, and they're doing the old, making baby dance. Afterwards, Allison's like, can we pray? And Donnie's like, okay. And Allison's like, I can't even pray right. God's forsaken me. We should just go on a vacation. Let's go to Niagara. Rachel's still having this weird eye thing, but now it's showing her, the forest, and this weird little, tent villagey thing, and someone's grabbing a swan and an axe. Sarah and Art are just going down a list of people with the last name of the chick who's missing. They finally find the place. They go in, walk through the house. They find this room with the baby crying. As they walk up to the baby, chick jumps out with a gun and is like, get away from my baby. Sarah and Art kind of like explain to the chick, hey, we're not, Brightborn, look at me, I'm a cop, we're here to help you kind of thing. Back at Felix's, Adele's still asking questions. She's like, hey, what's going on? Why is everyone lying to me? She also mentions that the Hendrixes are in trouble for drugs and stuff, and Helena's like, you mean Pouchy? And she's like, well, how do you know about Pouchy? Everyone knows about everything, what's going on? Then she kind of like steps to Helena, and Felix is like, whoa, do not step to Helena. Then Felix is like, Helena, can you just give us an hour and then come back? Helena leaves, Adele still wants answers, and Felix is like, listen, you're totally unaware of what's going on here, so I want to keep you that way, so you're gonna have to leave. It was actually kind of sad. I mean, he just found his family, and like now she has to leave because he's trying to keep her clear of the mess from his other family. Back with Sarah and Art, they finally like calm down the chick. They're all sitting down to talk. She explains that, she heard about weird stuff happening and they wanted to get out. Her and the other chick snuck out, but on the way out, she had smuggled in a phone and saw these doctors full on just euthanizing a deformed baby. That's some straight up evil stuff. I mean, if I was her, I'd run. If I was her, I would not be in that situation, but still. The chick also says that the little baby she had was born blind, and Sarah's like, look, if you come forward with all of this, not just the video, but if you come forward with the baby, we can end this. The chick's like, no, I have another kid to think of, and they kill people. I'm not gonna do that, that's stupid. Casima's still reading that book, and she's like, this guy's crazy. Neolution's crazy. Susan's just, again, trying to defend, what she does, and then Casima's like, whatever, that mutant baby we were creating, it's almost done cooking. Cosima, I hate to tell you, you're in it just as much as everyone else you despise, because seriously, y'all just created a baby to cure yourself. That's kind of, how can you draw that comparison that, they make deformed babies and kill it? You're making a baby and killing it? Dude, throwing stones. Then we see that Rachel's on the phone with Sarah, and she's like, look, you gotta bring this chick in. Do anything you can. We can blackmail her. We can, kind of threaten her other kid. Sarah's like, you're a horrible person. I'm gonna hang up on you now. Rachel calls Ira, and he's just sitting outside in the car, and she's like, hey, you need to step up. Sarah's not gonna do it. Ira's like, there's a complication. Then there's, like, flashlights outside and stuff, and the chick goes to run and check on her baby. The one wormy-faced chick who was, like, implanting the worms, she comes in with this other henchman dude. Art just, gets him at gunpoint and, like, handcuffs him. But then Rachel calls the landline, and the chick with the baby picks up, and Rachel pretty much does the same thing. She kind of blackmails her, kind of not. Either way is, like, go outside and get in the car with Ira. And she totally does. Then we see Donnie and Allison, and they're packing to, like, skip town. They look out the window, and they're like, oh, look at the cops are gone. There's just an ambulance out there now. That's not a good sign. Donnie goes down to the basement to go get some stuff, and Allison's like, I'm gonna put on my cross necklace and find my faith again. Then there's like this crashing sound, and she calls for Donnie, and he doesn't answer, so she goes downstairs, and it's that other dude who put the worm thing in people's faces, and he's like holding Donnie with like a knife to his throat. Then we see that Evie is like preparing for her press conference, and that one doctory suit type dude comes in, and he's like, hey, Rachel Duncan's in the lobby. This is a complication. Then we go back to Donnie and Allison. Donnie's all tied up on the floor. Allison's sitting there. The guy's tying her hands up. The dude's like, I need you to tell me what Sarah did with Duco, and I'm gonna put this worm in your face if you don't tell me. So then he's like, I'm gonna count down to 10, and you better tell me. Allison's just like, you know what? I'm gonna pray my way out of this. I'm just gonna totally faith it out. And it totally works, because Helena walks in with a bow and arrow and shoots the dude in the neck. That was so good. Then Art and Sarah get back to Rachel's hotel room, and Ira's there, and they're like, dude, where the F is the lady and the baby, and where the F is Rachel? He's like, Rachel's meeting with Evie. It's cool. They don't think it's cool. Rachel walks in right before Evie's press conference and is like, hey, here's the deal. I just want power. I want to be back on the board here. I got the lady and the baby. I got this phone. It's got the only copy of the video. It's got a picture of the lady and the baby. Only copies. I'll give it to you if you just give me a seat back on the board. Then she starts getting Evie to kind of just talk about, like, euthanizing babies and stuff. And you see that her necklace is a camera, and it's being transmitted to Ira, who's recording it, and he's going to send it out to all the news outlets. Evie takes the phone, agrees to the deal. She goes through the press conference, and only, like, a little bit in, all the reporters' phones start ringing, which, first of all, if you're going to a press conference, just turn your phone off. But they all start getting the video, and then everyone just starts, like, bombarding her with questions about, like, euthanizing babies and, like, deformations and all this crap. Pandemonium. They run Evie out, and Rachel's sitting there smirking like a boss. Then we see Rachel one more time getting the eye glitch, but this time it's, like, the full video. and she sees the people in the huts and the swan and the axe, and then there's the swan head just laying there. She pops up and tells Ira, she's like, this isn't glitching. This is like someone trying to tell me something. It's this island with people on it. Then we see this like hut, and it pans over, and there's this chick, and she turns her head a little bit, and it's Delphine, and I totally didn't recognize her at all because I kind of forgot about her. I also thought if Delphine was going to come back, it would happen like, you know, last episode. Either way, Delphine credits. So I probably was really long on this video, but to be fair, it's almost 3 in the morning, and I had like 7 of these so I could be awake to do this, and I just keep talking. So what do you guys think of this one? Because that was... How does this show fit so much into like an hour? Anyway, like I said, I won't be able to even watch the finale, let alone upload a video for at least a week. Maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But I'm happy to say I have avoided spoilers like pretty darn well. So thank you guys for your patience. Bear with me, life. But the finale will come because I need to see this. So if I forgot anything or left anything out, if you guys want to talk about anything, drop a comment. Don't forget to do things. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Till next time.